Hey you guys. Um this curtain broke. I don't know when exactly it broke, but Lewis was trying to retract it, and what happened was is that you can see on the right hand side the string broke, right? So I've been seeing this eyesore for a while, and I've been thinking to myself, okay, Erica, you need to go and replace this thing because it just looks terrible. See it? Absolutely terrible. So, today I was going to the market, and hello there, Oreo. Hello there, Oreo. And I came across this. So I thought to myself, someone was tossing away their blinds, and I thought, hey, this is perfect. I can go and just put this blind on. Let's see if it works. And my focus is I thought, okay, let me see if I can do this, and let me try and put this blind on. My thinking was, a blind is a blind, right? If you use that blind, you should be able to use this blind. So you can see, I didn't really know what to do, but I knew this part was hanging loose a little. So I actually looked at this one as an indicator about what to do. And you guys are probably thinking, really, Erica, really? You're going to take a broken blind? Yes. Yes, I took a broken blind because it was in front of me, and I thought, well, maybe I can learn how to repair it. So I looked at this, and this plastic part was hanging lower, and I figured out, okay, you snap it on. I don't know if you can see it. So I snapped it on, and then this bit was actually broken off. And I took it from this one. So you can see I took it from this one. And then I kind of studied how to loop it. So one side, this side for instance, let me show you guys. This guy, for instance, right? The way it is this one is, let me show you guys. So this one, if you look really carefully, you see this bottom one? It's fed, you have to put the string on top over this little clasp, and then underneath it. So over and then under, and then this one is this one is, I think, under and over. I don't remember how I do it. Yeah, so this one is over, so this bottom one. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so this one, you can see how I snaked it over, and then it went under. And then this one, I believe, was under, no, over and then under. I don't know if you guys can see it. Anyway, so I was really happy about it, and I thought to myself, okay, I fixed it. I fixed it because it looked pretty much okay to me. I don't know if you guys can see it. It was hanging much looser before. And I told myself, okay, hang it up, Erica. Let's see how it works, because I could adjust it, but it seems like, you see how like it looks like it's pretty much okay, but it's a little off center. I wanted to hang it up, and that way I can do some final touches, because this part over here was a little uneven. So I bring out the ladder, go to the other side of the apartment. You know what happens? I put it up and I try to get it through the window, and I can't fit it in because that window is 29 inches wide and this is 34 inches. So I spent all that time trying to figure out how to fix it. So I actually removed that bit from this one. So you can actually snap this out and slide it out. And I can't even use it because it doesn't fit the window. And I tried to see the other windows to see if it would be working. The other windows, it's not a go either. So I learned a really important lesson, which is if you're going to repair something or try to fix something or try to salvage things, even though you see a blind and you think, okay, I can probably replace this blind with that blind, you have to take the measurements, because if you don't take the measurements and you just start repairing it thinking, okay, I'm going to get this working again and all will be well, yeah, you're going to find yourself in the same situation I was in, where I spent about, I'd say 30, 45 minutes reading up on blinds and tinkering around with it, only to find out you can't use it. Yeah, so I'm pretty bummed out about this. However, I am going to probably donate this. I know people are probably like, really, Arkin? I'm going to donate this to this little community store that we have. I'm going to lug it with me and be like, okay, if someone has a 34-inch blind, they might be able to use it. Yeah, yeah. But, so anyway, the thing that was broken was there's this little piece. You see it? It snaps over here. That piece broke off over here. So I just salvaged it. See, so there was a piece over here and it broke off. So I salvaged it from this one, which was right next to it. So I'm happy that I was able to fix it, or I think I fixed it, but I'm unhappy because I'm unable to use it. I think what I might do is that I found out you can restring the blind, so I might restring that paper one. I'm not too sure how salvageable it is because I have to take it down. But it would be a interesting learning experience, and I do strongly believe in repairing stuff. This is one of those instances where I'm just, I know if my family members see it, they're gonna say, wow, Erica, good job, it looks like you repaired it. So this was the one that I fixed over here. I took it from this one and I strung it, but I didn't measure it, so I can't use it. Really? I can make it fit their special. I don't know how I would fit it because this is metal over here, see? I don't know how that would fit at all. This is 34. It has to fit a 29. And the other thing too is that I didn't take this into consideration. I had to have the mounting hardware on there too. So it's probably much easier for me to it's much easier for me to just fix that one rather than put in a new one. Yeah. I don't even know what this part is. So I don't use blinds in Hawaii. We have curtains. So I don't know what like this part is, what that does. But I'm happy that I was able to, I think I was able to repair it. Because right now it seems like everything's back on track. So this part over here is snapped on. And it matches with which one is it? This one over here. This one looks a little looser. I mean, this side looks a little tighter than this one. So I wanted to see if I did hang it, if I could adjust it and make adjustments as necessary. But it just sucks. It just sucks. I was really, really hoping that I would be able to replace the blind. So I am sure that other people, when they do this blind stuff, they always make sure they just have the right size blind and they don't just pick a blind off a street and think, oh, this blind will fit. I honestly think, though, that the reason why I felt that this blind would work is I'm so used to curtains. You know, curtains, you have a lot of flexibility. If something is like 92 inches versus 84 inches, you can just cut it to size and shorten it. But with a metal thing like this, metal plastic sort of thing, it's much harder to do. Yeah. No, I don't even know how much it costs to repair. I mean, replace it. I have no idea. The reason why I saw it was I thought to myself, hey, this is a bunch of blinds. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can take the parts from one and move it on to another and then replace that papery blind with this one. So it wasn't like I was going out to find this. It was really right outside of the apartment. So when I saw this, I thought, okay, let me put my little improvising skills to the test and see how it works. And yeah, I have no idea how much blinds cost though. But I know that paper one, in my opinion, is a total piece of crap. I mean, it's more eco-friendly for sure than this one because this is plastic. But yeah, it was just in front of me, and my thought was, okay, let me see if I can salvage and let me see if I can repair this thing. And it seems like I repaired it, but it doesn't fit. So, but I'm happy because I'm going to put this at the community free store. And I'll put a little post-it that says 34 inches on it. I hope someone takes it. If no one takes it, oh well. I learned a good learning lesson from this thing. And the crazy thing too is that I keep a measuring tape on me. Yeah, I actually keep a measuring tape inside of my handbag in case in case I'm out and I want to measure something. But I didn't know off the top of my head how wide the window was. And it like I said earlier, like it didn't dawn on me, make sure the blind fits the freaking window. If you have a blind that's too big, you cannot install it. Yeah, yeah. I really do like refurbishing items, Kurt. I like salvaging things. It makes me happy because I feel like it's a puzzle. Yeah, it's a puzzle because normally, like, for this kind of stuff, I was thinking, like, how can I try take the pieces from that and make this work out? And I couldn't find like a YouTube tutorial on how to do this. I just kind of mimicked it. And I was really happy that it seems like it worked out, but there's no way for me to test it. And obviously, I'm not going to hold on to this 34-inch blind in case we move to a place with 34-inch windows. Although it would be humorous to do, that isn't realistic. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm not planning to repair my keyboard anytime soon. I'm not. It works. I'm really, really happy about it. Oh, by the way, Oriole's food came in. He had 3 cases of cat food come in. Yeah, let me show you guys this stuff. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. So this and this, Oreo and the cats, they go through about 2 cans a day. So this 24 can box will only last them 12 days. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so I tried giving him, because I was running low on the wet food, I tried to give him the prescription dry. Oreo had stomach issues. So that tells me he cannot be on dry food because once I put him on dry, he has tummy issues. Yeah, it sucks. So he has to be on 100% wet for the foreseeable future. And to put him on 100% wet, it costs, I think, about $200 a month just for their food now. Yeah, so it went up significantly. And yeah, now I understand why people, that's why I understand like the appeal of dry food. Dry food is so much cheaper than the wet food, especially if the cats are going through, 11 ounces of cat food a day? Yeah, 11 ounces, see that? So this is prescription stuff. But it is what it is. And this is the cost of possible pet ownership. And I'm sharing this with you guys because if anybody's thinking about getting a cat, although cats are cute, Oreo's a very cute kitty. Keep in mind that if you do end up with a cat with a sensitive stomach or digestive issues, or they have some sort of health problem and they need to be on prescription food, and let's say they have to be on 100% wet food, it can cost upwards of $200 a month. And that means it's like $2,400 a year just on cat food. Yeah. So it does add up, and especially I anticipate the cost being higher in the future, possibly because these are 3 senior cats, right? Yeah. When I hear people say like, oh, they can feed their cats cheaper food, I'm like, oh, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky you can go with like the regular pet food, the regular pet store kind of stuff. I wish that could be the case for these cats, but because of Oreo and his sensitive tummy, he needs that prescription food. I absolutely cannot give him like 50-50 dry and wet. Yeah. Yeah, so and it's unrealistic for me to give Clinton and Blackberry a different food because Oreo loves his dry food. He loves dry food so much that if I take out the dry food, he runs. He runs like a little tubby cat. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you for the donation. No, don't get 3 cats. Get 1 cat first and then see how it is. Wow. So Christian's cat used to eat anything. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't know how I've never had a cat. I've never owned a cat, so I don't know how cat ownership normally is for the food situation. It just kind of surprised me because with Oreo, he just has such a sensitive tummy. He has to be on this prescription food. If he's not on the prescription food and only the wet food, he has poop issues. So we haven't had any poop issues ever since I've got him this prescription food, and he's been on 100% wet. It's really amazing. It really is amazing, and I really think it's because of that hydrolyzed protein. There's something in the wet food that makes it easier to digest versus the dry food. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Maybe the dry food has more flour or grain or so. I don't know what he's allergic to. I can't tell. But I'm really thankful that Oreo's pooping issue seems to be gone. Let's knock on wood right now. Seems to be gone with this prescription food. It's great. It's great that I don't have to worry about him having poop issues, and it really worried me. It really stressed me out that I would be going through all this stuff, and Oreo would, and I would be putting him on these probiotics supplements. I know someone said like taurine, for instance. I forgot who said it, but they said, oh, maybe he's low on taurine, so I got him the supplement with taurine inside of it. It didn't make a difference. I wish it did. And then, of course, we had like probiotics and pumpkin powder and probiotics. And now, finally, it just seems to be a breather. It really just seems to be a breather. And it's a good thing. Environmentally, though, I'm not happy about it, though. Like, imagine this, okay? 31 days, let's say 30 days in a 30 days in a month, right? These cats go through 60 of these cans then. 60 aluminum cans a month. That's crazy. 60 of them. So we have to buy 3 cases of this, which is 72. I just feel terrible because I wish these came in much bigger containers, and that way instead of doing 60 of them, like it'll be 30. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I put them in the recycle bin, but I just don't like the idea of these cats going through 60 cans a month. Oh. No, this is a prescription food. They don't have a bigger size than this. They don't actually have any other size except this 5.5 one. Yeah, so they don't have, it's just this size. It could be smaller though, because their other food, this one, used to come in like the little 3-ounce cans, and that was really convenient if I had them. Oh my goodness, this cat is so messy. Quentin, they are super messy. Ever since I've been putting them on 100% wet, oh my goodness, these cats eat so messily. They just throw the food all over the place, the wet food. They don't even want to eat the wet food in the bowl. They want to put it outside of the bowl, and then they eat it off the floor. It's really gross. Really, really gross. Yeah. Or better yet, I know this is going to sound very unrealistic, but how about if they just give me like a giant tub of food and I just scoop it out of one container? You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than having to go through 60 of these cans. Nah, I just put them in the recycle bin. But the transportation cost of these cans, the material cost is something I try to be very, very cognizant about. Yeah. So every month we're gonna get 3 cases of this stuff. What's Yorkum? 50 cents a slice. What is that? I've never heard about that. Hello there. Clinton wants food. You know how I know Clinton wants food? Because he's nosing against it. Yeah, hold on. Clinton, you made a huge mess. Huge. Huge mess. They eat so messily. Okay, so this is how the food looks like. You can see who's coming this way. Look at this cat. Look. They're like, give us food. Okay, okay. So this is how I open it. That's it. See that? See? He wants food. Oh, all three cats want food. It's funny because if you remember my first stream about this cat food, you'll remember that these cats were not, they didn't really want to eat this food, and now they've been eating it. So I'm pretty happy that they've been eating. But they make such a freaking big mess, you guys. It's really insane. So look at this, you guys. I changed the paper out yesterday. And then after one meal and whatnot, you see all this mess that they make? They make a huge amount of mess. They actually drop it on this cardboard now, and they eat off there or they eat off the floor. It's really gross. It is really gross. Yeah, maybe you guys can see them. They just slobber all over the place. They really do. See, so they move it and then they eat it and then they, yeah, it's just, Oreo's the worst actually. Oreo, I don't know what Oreo does. He just scoops it out and then he'll knock over the bowl or sometimes it's, oh my gosh, Oreo, just eat from the bowl. They have a ceramic bowl, but the ceramic bowl, I can't use it anymore. It's just so gross. So gross. So Clinton will eat, and then Oreo will eat, and yeah, they just slide the food all over the place. Have I tried giving them little soups? No, I haven't. I have not. Oreo. Oreo. So much mess. Oh my gosh. So Blackberry is over there. And she will eat after these two boys eat. So she's always the last to eat, for sure. Yeah, so it will be Clinton, Oreo, and then finally Blackberry. See, Blackberry, just trying to get in. She will not be able to take a bite most likely until after. Okay, see, Clinton's moving. Let's see who's gonna eat next. Oh my god. Do you see that paw there? Oh wow, look, Oreo and Blackberry eat. I'm surprised. I think that's how come the bowl probably flips then. I wonder why she's sitting like that. See, so she bites it and then she kind of drags it. There is nothing clean about this food. So they will slobber all over the place. Dry food is so much cleaner to deal with versus wet food. See all this paper? See all the dried cat food all over the place? Yeah. I just changed that yesterday. Let's see. You know, the thing is that, like, I've looked into silicone food bowl mats, but I have to get a super freaking big one because... Oh, hello there. These cats, they just... The food goes on here, and then it goes on the floor, too. It's just... It's so freaking messy. The mats that I've seen were significantly smaller. I thought about getting a litter mat too for the cats, but man, I don't think they make a litter mat big enough for how much litter these cats trick. Wait till Oreo eats. You're gonna see how the king of messiness eats. He is really messy when he eats. Do you guys normally use, like, mats underneath? I've seen mats, but the ones that I've seen look really nice and dainty. And it just reminds me about how messy these three cats are. But it's mostly Clinton and Oreo. Clinton will actually knock the food bowl upside down sometimes. He'll knock it off the stand. So you see how it's on a cardboard box? Yeah, he'll knock this and he'll knock the cardboard off. Okay, there we go. Oreo, are you gonna eat? Here we go. Oh, flipping the food bowl. Oh, I feel for you. I really do. Yeah, these cats flip bowls. So you can see all the freaking mess here. I don't know how to prevent this, you guys. Like, do I have to get a taller bowl for this cat? Uh-oh. Come on. Against the wall. Oh. Yeah, they slobber so much that I have to put this piece of cardboard against the wall. I've seen them. Okay, so you see where his feet are? He'll actually drag the food over here sometimes. He'll actually drag the food on the floor. So from there, the food will go over here. And I don't know how the food makes a journey that far, but whatever Oreo does, I think he picks up the food and instead of eating at the bowl, he'll drop it on the floor. Come on. Yeah, it's Lewis typing at the keyboard. Hey, how's the buffet going?
Just about done. I have to put the second battery on tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he's gaining weight too. You know what the crazy thing is, Jim? He's been asking me for food more and more often. So ever since I've been putting him up on 100% wet, he wants more food. Oh, do you see that? Did he just eat with his paw or something? Maybe that's how the food's moving. Yeah, so he's constantly asking me for food, and I know he's not starving because he's the first one at the food bowl normally, and he always asks me for food. So I know Barry barely gets anything to eat. Sometimes I'm surprised that Barry went in front of Oreo today because normally it's Clinton, Oreo, and then finally Barry. I don't know. I think sometimes I need to get them a taller jar. I mean, a taller bowl. And then I have the cardboard underneath because I feel like it's more ergonomic to have it at a higher height versus lower. Yep, they all eat out of the same bowl. They've gotten used to it. They just take turns. Oh, do you see that? This is how the food ends up on the floor. he decides he takes a bit and instead of eating at the bowl, he eats it on the cardboard. Let's see Oreo. You see Oreo bit on the floor. So you actually saw that he dragged it on the floor on the cardboard. This is why the cardboard is so messy, because he drags his food regularly on this stuff. I don't know why he doesn't want to eat from the bowl, but for whatever reason, he just likes to eat on the cardboard or the floor. And he's the only cat that does this. This is really strange. Very strange to me. See? Oreo has very strange eating habits. And let's see, I'm gonna assume he's gonna be eating from the bowl again. I know the vet said that he had some dental issues, but they didn't push for a dental cleaning or anything like that. They said it's kind of typical with older age. Also, weight gain is kind of typical when you have a older cat. Yeah, I heard that some people say that you're supposed to give the cats like separate food bowls. Thankfully for these cats, they all can share one food bowl. They're not food aggressive at all. The only downside is when you have one cat, like this cat, trying to drag the food all over the place. Yeah, I remember there's been a few times that I've seen oh, look at that. Okay, he's done. He's done eating. Oreo. Oreo. Ah. Oreo. Okay. Ah, I gotta bring some stuff in. So let's see here. Whoops. And there's Oreo in his spot. That's his cat bit. Yeah, the new food is working fine actually. Oreo hasn't had any accidents. It's been great. The only downside is I have to buy 3 cases of cat food a month. That's the only thing that really blows. I'm so used to, I think before I was ordering about, first time I ordered, I think 1 case, and then later on it was, no, 2 cases, and then it was just basically 1 case of cat food a month, and 1 big bag of dry food. Now, just cans and cans of wet food. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I don't like how they eat they're gonna eat about 60 cans of cat food a month. Yeah, most of the times when I do recycling, I feel like a lot of it is just either protein powder or cat food inside of it. Hello. So, Oreo's been feeling pretty good though. He's more energetic, believe it or not, slightly more energetic. He hasn't had any pooping problems when he's on 100% wet. He's had pooping problem today. Yesterday and today, I scooped the litter box and I was like, yep, it's back. But we have the prescription food in, so it seems like moving forward, hopefully he shouldn't have any pooping problems. What little waterfall? Oh, you talking about the water fountain? Yeah, that water fountain, because it moves like that, it promotes them drinking more water, and it actually does work. I didn't want to give them they had the I think it's called the Drinkwell Platinum. They had that earlier. They've had that for like the longest time. And I thought to myself, I don't like it because it's so clunky to clean, right? I took out the Drinkwell for a couple months. I just gave them a big bowl of water. And when I was trying to diagnose Oreo's pooping issue, I finally thought, okay, let me add the Drinkwell back in. He actually drinks a lot more water with that fountain versus if I give them a bowl of water. So it's good for them. You know, it's good that it's good for them to use that little water fountain thing. It's like $50 or so for that Drinkwell Platinum. It's pricey, but it really does make a difference in their in how much they drink. So if you guys have cats, I would strongly suggest buy the I know there are other ones out there, but we just have the Drinkwell Platinum. I can't recommend any other thing because I haven't tried it. It's really worth the price. Same as that scratching post. You see that one? Yeah, that's supposed to be, I think, $45. I bought the scratch and dent one for $28 on Amazon. Highly recommend it. I don't anticipate us having to replace these scratching posts for at least a couple years. So the cats have that one, the little one, this one over there, and in case you're wondering why that shirt is on there, it's because Oreo really likes that shirt. It was on a random place in front of the floor for the longest time. And then we got this scratching post over there. And then we got... Oh, whoops. Why did I do that? We got that one over there. Yes, I have to put away my grocery bag. So, yeah. They have all those scratching posts. See it? It's quite a bit. They only scratch that one though. Oreo has never gone up there. Only Blackberry scratches that actually. And then here is my plushie. See my plushie? I like it. I also kind of redid the sofa. You guys might be able to tell. I took away the stuffed animals. Except one. So I cleaned it up a bit. I love my stuffed animals, but they're kind of distracting. And if you're wondering where the stuffed animals went, they're all in trash bags. So it's the leaning tower of stuffed animal trash bag over there. Yeah. But I actually like it better without the stuffed animals for now. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe if I get bored, I'll put the stuffed animals back on. But it's super cute. Yeah. Actually, did I show you guys this one? Let me show you this one stuffed animal. Let me show you this one. Look at this one. It's so cute. You see that? So, my username, Cinevision, right? It was actually after this character, Cinnamoroll. So originally I was called Pink Cinna. I didn't know what username to make on my YouTube profile. I really like Cinnamoroll, this guy. I decided, okay, let me add the word pink in there because I think pink is kind of cute, and that's where my username came from. So this is the Galaxy version of it. It's so cute, but it doesn't really match with the decor, but it's so cute. It looks like a baby? Really? No, it's supposed to be like a little... I forgot what it was supposed to be. But I think it's super cute. Japan makes the best plushies. Oh, see you, Christian. Take care. And then I got this guy in too. This was from another claw game. Yeah. I thought it was super cute, and then I was like, nah, never mind. Yeah, I got like a bunch of plushies. The only problem is that I don't have a place to store them. And it's tough. It's tough. Let me put this back. Oh! Water fountains are good for dogs, yeah. Oh my goodness, what time is it? Holy crap, it's 1:05. It's 1:05. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize I was streaming so late. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, I gotta put the broken blind back in the outside. And talking about really cute things. Isn't this a pretty scrunchie? Look at that. I was like, ooh. So, let me see it. It's so pretty. It's actually hand painted silk. So Andrea, you know the person that I said makes really good masks. She actually has this. She actually made this scrunchie, and I didn't think a scrunchie would make that much difference in my life. But look at this. This is the crazy thing. So, where's... Oh, I was gonna say, where's my other scrunchie? It's on my freaking head. And I know my stream is probably predominantly male, but look at this. So this is my scrunchie over here. And this is her scrunchie over here. She sent me a pink one, and I loved it so much. I was wearing it around the house, and it was super cute. I like it because it's giant. Now, the problem is that I didn't realize with the pink one, it is so silky that when I was on the buffang, it actually slipped off my head. Yeah, it slipped off my head somewhere in, I think, 7-mile radius. And I was so saddened by losing that scrunchie that I asked Lewis if he wanted to go around Brooklyn for me, trying to retrace the steps to find the scrunchie. Yeah. It was like 1:30 in the morning on the Bafang, wandering the streets of Brooklyn trying to find a pink scrunchie. We did not find it. I have a good feeling it was probably on the Manhattan side or the bridge, but if you do wear like a scrunchie or like a silk scrunchie or a silky scrunchie, right? Silky scrunchie. Do not wear this on a bicycle or a motorcycle or moped, because if you lose this, it's gonna suck. It's accidentally gonna suck. So I got this replacement scrunchie, and then I got another, I got the pink one coming in on the way from Canada. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to lose it either, because I don't want to lose it because it's like I can't find this kind of stuff in stores. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times, if you find a scrunchie, it's okay. This is gonna. A lot of times, you find a scrunchie in stores. It's kind of small, or it's kind of flat looking, or it's not that soft. And I like having this indoors. So most likely, I'd be wearing this indoors only or volunteering only. But I wouldn't be definitely not on a bike. Don't lose your scrunchie. Don't go on a bike or a moped with this stuff. Taco Bell burritos. Oh, you know what? I used to make like the Mexican pizza at home. That was really, really tasty. Oh, no! My trash bag fell. My trash bag fell. Okay, let me put this thing back. Let's see. I am so freaking tired right now. Wait, so I have to put it in this thing. This is what happens when you don't have storage space. You end up doing stuff like this, you see? And then it just gets like really tiresome. Yeah, it slipped down. Yeah. There's no way I can find anywhere else to put this in the apartment, because this is a studio apartment, so all the storage you see is like everything out. That's a really crappy thing about this apartment. Like, we don't have any hidden storage. I mean, I guess I could try to fit it underneath the bed if I really wanted to, but it's gonna be... Actually, talking about bed. Look at this guy. The life of Oreo Cat. He eats, and then he sleeps. So you guys saw him eating earlier, and then you saw him go straight to the bed, right? It's like he's snoozing now. And you wonder why it's so hard for me to have this cat lose weight. This is the reason why. Oh, also, I had a cat harness on the kitty wish list. It seems like someone purchased the cat harness, so I'm really excited when it comes in, and I'm gonna be streaming it to show off Oreo and his cat harness. I'm hoping that somehow I can get him used to wearing the harness. Maybe I can walk around with him in the house, and then if that works out, then maybe we can go out to the sidewalk or park. And I know walking a cat is not like walking a dog. I've watched the Jackson Galaxy videos. He's like, remember, a cat is not a dog. Cat is not a dog. I know. But, I'm hoping that Oreo somehow loses weight through more exercise. And I don't mind walking with him. Like, if he wants to walk 30 minutes a day with me, that's totally fine with me, because I normally walk 30 minutes a day. So we'll see how it goes. We will see. My goal, though, as idealistic as it sounds, is I would like to put him on a harness and then walk down the street with him. Yeah. Walk down the street with him, walk around the block or so. I don't think I can bring him grocery shopping with me, but walk around and then come back home, and then Yeah, I don't know. I have a good feeling if I put him on a harness, he's just gonna lie down and do that. Or if I try to encourage him to go up, he's gonna meow and go kind of thing.
Is that Oreo?
No, that was me. Oh yeah, you're talking about the $199 fair hamster wheel, right? I've seen that. I was actually debating, thinking about it minorly. Should I get the cat's that big hamster wheel? I think it's something like 3 feet wide, if I remember correctly, but I might be remembering wrong. The only problem with that idea is, first of all, I have to make sure that one of the cats use it. I don't think Oreo is a sprinter. Just look at him. He doesn't really look like a sprinter. Clinton is slowing down, and Blackberry definitely doesn't run that much. So the best chance would be Clinton, but he doesn't even run that much anymore. He can. He can sprint if he wanted to, but he doesn't really want to anymore. He's getting up there in age. All the cats are getting up there in age. Oh, it will take more space. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget that we have this thing here now. You see this? This big rowing machine is here. Yep. So I don't know where this cat wheel would go. I guess the cat wheel could go right here somewhere. Or it could go right in front of the sofa, I guess. Yeah, the cat wheel could go right there. But I don't think they would use it. I don't really think they would use it. I mean, how would I train them to use it? They're not Bengals or anything like that. Right? Is that the cat? The Bengal cat? I think that's what it is. The ones that are really like high energy. Like, do you see Oreo going on the one? Do you see Oreo going on this one fast cat thing? I don't see this cat. I think I can see him sleeping on there, but I can't see him running on there. But I can definitely see him sleeping on that thing, thinking, "Oh, this would be a great place for me to take a nap." Actually, you know what? I love my little tripod. This is so amazing. Now I think back on the days when I had that one stationary one and I couldn't do this stuff. It's so nice. I have a little stick in the behind it. Yeah, you know what? It wouldn't be that bad if we had more space, like if we actually had rooms versus one big freaking room. But since this is one room and you got 3 cats plus an exercise machine, and it's like the laundry has to be in the same room and drying in the same room as the exercise machine and the bed and all the cat stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that's why I've always been looking at organizational stuff. And now I'm thinking like I want to get more organizing stuff. Because I want to make more use of vertical storage. I think I told you guys like back when I was in the old store moving stuff around, I was really surprised on how much vertical storage was used. And this apartment doesn't have much of it. It doesn't have much shelving. So all the stuff either has to end up on the floor or in cabinets. And if we had vertical shelves, I guarantee you this place would clean up so much more just packing it on the wall. Yeah. Like look at this. Like look at this. Like if we could like tack stuff on the wall, like I could get rid of like this thing and I could put the shoes on the wall or something. But then we got the acoustic panels here, right? These are like so then I put like the gloves, our winter gloves. I have to put that here. And then I have that little frisbee thing because I play around with it so much. But like all this stuff is just empty space. See it? And then there's the dryer. I still have to get around to using that dryer now that I think about it. Yeah. And then there's the deep fryer that I want to use, but I have to find the correct oil for it. And yeah. Oh, and then there's the Eli rubber ducky. And then there's Itchy Oreo over there. Ooh, smooth. Yeah. But now if you look at like the old store versus the new store, I think that if you took down some acoustic panels and then put stuff on the wall, it really would make a big difference. Because right now, if you look at the wall of the new store, a lot of it's just packed with acoustic panels. Some person said like sunflower oil would be really good to use. I think they said sunflower oil for deep frying is better than like using canola oil or vegetable oil. I think it was sunflower. But I have a hard time finding it because I can't find that kind of oil in like grocery stores, and I want to buy it locally. I want to fry my own tortilla chips. Right now, I'm kind of on a mission where I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I want to limit how much stuff I'm buying and trying to do things myself, because one thing that I've learned about quarantine is it's if you can like have more stuff at home and try to be, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but kind of be like self-sufficient in a sense at home, and you have enough stuff like you can do, or you have around the house, that kind of stuff, you don't have to go out and buy all this stuff. So for instance, right, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys one of the things that I made recently. So I made lip balm recently. So normally actually I have it in my bag. Wait, let me show you. Okay, so this is an example. I've been doing this actually for a number of years. So one of the things about me is that I go through a lot of chapstick. So you see this, like Burt's Bees. So this stuff, it's only, look at that, 0.15 ounces, and this is about like $3.50 or so for 0.15 ounces. So I got fed up with it because I was thinking, I'm going through so much of this stuff, and I'm paying $3 for not even 1 ounce. It's like 1/6 of an ounce just for that. Crazy. So I made my own lip balm, and I calculated that, you see this? So I reuse the jar. This amount of lip balm, it is, in case you guys are curious, it is 2 parts coconut oil, 1 part beeswax. So if you use like 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, you'll use, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, for instance, you'll use 1 tablespoon of beeswax. If you melt it down and you mix it up and you stir it, it turns into this. I added a little shea butter in there, and I forgot how much I added, maybe like a spoonful or so, but it's not that important. Anyway, long story short, I figured out that if I had this inside of this, yeah, see the difference? This freaking jar that I have right here would have been like $77 worth of product. It's crazy. And of course I spent like about, I think I spent $10 for a big container of like 1 pound container of beeswax. I bought that like a couple years ago. I bought that like 2 years ago. So since that 2 years, I've only gone through about 1/4 of the bag, or 1/4 pound of beeswax. It's crazy. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm out of this thing. So it's like one of those things. It's one of those things, like, it adds up really quickly. And it's not something I think about, but I'm always using lip balm. Oh, you know what? What can you show me? Can you share your recipe? Because I'm so curious. Like, can you share your recipe in the comments? And I only asked it because I tried making my own homemade laundry soap a couple years back, and it didn't clean as well. Right now, I'm using BioClean. I think it's Eos or BioClean. So this is the stuff that I use right now. And I think it's a really good deal because we've been. I think I got the washing machine in late March, like maybe March 27th around there. So let's just say April, right? Since April, we've used about that much. What is that? Like one third, one third of this thing. So it's not bad, you know. It makes 128 loads or so. 128 loads. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not, but yeah, I really like using this one. And then this is our stain remover, stain odor remover. We use it for upholstery too. Sometimes like the cats puke on the fabric. Yeah, it sucks. But this is like non-toxic stuff. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of the laundry soap stuff. I know that you can use like what was it, borax or Fel's naphtha. Yeah. And then I know you can grate soap as well, but there's just so much stuff out there. I haven't found anything that I personally really liked homemade wise. So that's why I just use this stuff. BioClean, like I said, I think it is like $12, $13, and yeah, it's lasted us what? I think it would last. I think one bottle. Maybe I'm overreaching here, but I think maybe 1.5 bottles will last us the whole year, which is an amazing steal because before we had the laundry, the portable washer, we were spending about $25 a week on laundry. Oh, so great borax washing soda. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the typical stuff. Yeah, washing soda. Mm. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, I remember people use a food processor. I've used a food processor for what was it? I think it was Fel's Naphtha. I think, but I'm not too sure. I haven't made homemade laundry detergent in a while. I don't anticipate myself changing to that because this stuff is just so much more portable. See that? And it's non-toxic. I'm kind of I've been trying to be more environmentally friendly lately, trying to reduce the amount of plastic around the house, believe it or not. Trying to do this non-toxic kit. I joined this Buy Nothing group, by the way. So if you go on Facebook or something like that, Facebook or online, you might see Buy Nothing groups, and what they do is that they tell you like, hey, I'm getting rid of stuff. You know, if you want stuff, it's at this address, and then they'll show you a picture of it, and it's a really nice thing. I regularly drop stuff off to this place where it's like a free store over here, and that's been really nice. And oh, that reminds me. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Okay. So, maybe I should make a video on this, but listen to this, okay? So, I got this, like, I was dropping off some clothes over at the free store, right? And while I'm there, this woman just, like, drops off, like, a tank top and some yoga pants. And I thought to myself, hey, I could actually use a black tank top. So I pick up the black tank top, and I had no freaking idea that this black tank top, the designer, like the resold stuff. Like their shirt, if you find it used, costs about $250. Yeah, it's just like a regular shirt. And then I was thinking to myself, like, frick, if it's like $500 new and like $250 used, it's very possible that this black tank top is the most expensive thing, like retail price in my closet, in the closet that I have by far. And it's just a regular black tank top. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, my clothes are not messed up. I wear like a lot of LuLaRoe. Have you seen? I wear a lot of LuLaRoe around because it's so freaking comfortable. And I know people will be dissing LuLaRoe and say, "Oh, LuLaRoe is not the greatest." Okay, it's not the greatest quality clothes, but it's freaking comfortable. And the whole idea behind LuLaRoe is this: if you find something you like, all you have to do is just know the style of it and your size, and you just buy different color patterns of it. So, for instance, right? Let's say you like an Amelia dress and it fits you well. Let's say the extra small fits you well. You can look at different Amelia dresses, and then if you see another pattern, you know that all you have to do is just buy an extra small Amelia and it'll fit you just the way the other one did. And that's the appeal of it. However, I do think LuLaRoe is a horrible MLM. I I've never bought my LuLaRoe from a person who is currently selling LuLaRoe. I fully support people who are getting out of LuLaRoe or they want to clean out their closet. And it's crazy. Oh, and then the other thing too is that if you do buy LuLaRoe stuff, and I know a very, very small percentage of people would buy LuLaRoe stuff, do not buy black. Because if you buy black, it will fade. It will rub off onto your clothing and or your skin. And I found that out the hard way because the LuLaRoe black items that I do own, it's actually stained my bra. Yeah, I had a white bra on and then I wore a LuLaRoe shirt and I had no idea just wearing it, the dye transfers onto clothes. So I would not buy black LuLaRoe stuff anymore. And it sucks because it's like I remember hearing that there was this woman, listen to this. So she wore some black leggings, right? Black LuLaRoe leggings. And she sits on a couch and it stains the couch. And she complains to LuLaRoe saying, "Hey, this is defective merchandise. I ruined the couch because of this." LuLaRoe, they evade her for a while, right? And she gets down, like, I think the manager's name or something. And she's trying to have the manager call her back, but it's like 2:30 p.m. and the manager is supposedly out for the day. Anyway, she finally gets a call back. And then the LuLaRoe person sees the picture and they tell her, they said, "Oh, yeah, it looks like you were sitting at a space for too long." Like, can you believe that? I mean, like, and I can't believe that's actually the reasoning LuLaRoe said. Oh my goodness, I love Homestead Tessie. I love Homestead Tessie. Oh my gosh, I watch her like Thrifty Thursdays. I just watched her video about can you do that simple living, or she's been doing that for 10 years. She's yeah, I'm completely subscribed to her. Yeah, I haven't gotten into canning for obvious reasons. I don't see us doing food preparation, food storage, and I'm not too sure how I feel about canned food taste wise. But I really like Tessie. She's really lovable, and I remember hearing that her husband lost his job recently, but he has a new job. Yeah, Tessie's really adorable. She also raises chickens too. She has some chickens. Yeah. I was looking at some of her recipes, but the only bad thing is that like she'll put in stuff like how to stretch meat, and well, obviously that doesn't fall on my situation, right? Because Lewis is vegetarian. But I see some of her stuff, and I hope she never stops going on YouTube. And she's really like, how would I describe it? She's so she's so warm-hearted that I think she comes off as a lot more genuine than some of these big mainstream YouTubers. You know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes if you see big YouTube channels, they all kind of sound the same after a while. You know what I'm talking about? Like they have like the intro video, and then they're like, but first, wait, this is something from our sponsors, or if this video is supported by blah 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 blah, and it's like I don't like it. I don't like how like a lot of these mainstream YouTubers, like you see their video format and it's like the freaking cookie cutter format. But with Tessie, it's like she's so refreshing, and I like these homesteading videos and these smaller channels. They just have a very warming. Oh, Prepper Princess. Oh yeah, I've heard about her too. See you, Jim. No, that guy. You know what? I mean, okay, Jeff, that guy is not like the typical one, because a typical YouTuber would not do that kind of stuff. Would not say terrible language. Yeah, Prepper Princess said, if I remember correctly, Prepper Princess says something like there was gonna be a meat shortage, and what you should do is just eat less meat or something like that. I forgot what it is. I might be remembering it wrong, because there's a few female preppers out there. But I've been watching like Angry Prepper too, because he's based in New York. Oh, Dollar Shave. Oh, man, I am so freaking tiny. I would not get a sponsor. But if I get a sponsor, I hope you guys would know that if I was shilling something, I would be shilling something for the sake of shilling it. I wouldn't be well, most of the time, I would imagine. Like if NordVPN wanted me to shill something and they said we'll give you $1,000, I'd be like, hell, I'll shill it. I'd shill it. But I would think that most of you guys would think like, does Erica seem like she would actually really care about NordVPN? Answer, no. One fast cat can. No, no. Okay, look. One fast cat cannot sponsor me. You know why? Because this cat would not be one fast cat. This would be one napping cat. Like, Ori would make the company look bad. Like, can you imagine it? Okay, so here's their model of wheel over here, and it's $199, and Oriole's gonna demonstrate how to use it, and he just takes a nap on it. That's not gonna work. Especially, I can't live stream with these cats if it was like a sponsored video. He's just gonna nap or roll around and not really care about the wheel. He'll do things on his own time. So that's why I know, I could not do any of these. Like, I would have to be very, very scripted, or, I would have to make sure I have camera footage on these cats. And the other thing too is that I heard for sponsors, like they have to sign off on the video before they pay you. So you make the video, and then they look at the footage, and if you talk about some like key talking points, then you get the payment. But it's definitely transactional. It's not like you just say their name and then they just pay up the bucks. That's what I've heard, at least. Oh, there was only one cat food company that could sponsor us right now, and that would have to be Hillside. But the thing is that it's prescription food, so I'm not saying the reason to ever sponsor, because you can only get that food if you have a vet prescription. It's not like you can go in a store and buy the food that Oriole's on. It's so freaking expensive too. Also, Nusa, the thing I forgot is, okay, so someone tossed out like two blinds on the sidewalk, And I thought to myself, hey, let me see if I can put it for the apartment. Let me see if I can turn it on. If I can install it, it'll be good, right? So I take it out and I see it's broken. I figure out how to fix it, or so I think so. And guess what happens? When I want to put it in, it turns out that it's too big because the blinds are 34 inches and the window's only 29 inches. So the basic thing I forgot to do was measure out the window or measure out the blinds first. Oh, it's one of the not so bright moments. But I'm gonna drop it off at the free store because I think it works, and then put a little post-it that says this is 34 inches. And hopefully someone takes it. If not, oh well, I tried. Actually, I do have an Amazon affiliate link. So if you look at my description, you'll see that I have this link for a cat toy. You see it? It's like the $2 cat toy. And then I said something along the lines of, if you want to support my channel, you just have to click through my link before you make a purchase. And that's how you can support my channel for free. My little channel. Yeah, there's no way of cutting this to size. I wish I could. Hello. It's like the influencer is gonna do his rolls now. Oh, yeah, if you wanted to buy something on Amazon, for instance, if you click my link first before you make your purchase, then I get like a small commission off of it. I don't know the exact percentage. I don't really know how this affiliate thing is calculated, but I know it's a small percentage. I don't know what the percentage is. That's how bad I am about this affiliate link stuff. Yeah, the mice are really good. Let's see. I have a freaking mouse behind me. Yeah, these are actually the most popular cat toy for the cats. Regularly gets a workout. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. He was up. I go Oreo. Oreo's like, you threw a mouse at me. Hey, Weenack said hello. He is on a rowing machine. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at our beautiful laundry over there. And that is my... Oh. Oh, are you sitting next to me, Oreo? Well, hello. Hello, cuddly cat. Oh, what you doing? Oh, I gotta get him away from the detergent. Yeah. Okay, let's see him. You know, sometimes I've been tempted to put away the cat toys, but then I remember that the whole reason why they're out is to promote the cats getting exercise. So they battered around. No, there's a rug.
Erica,
Yes?
can you do me a light favor?
What?
Can you turn the fan towards me?
Turn the fan towards you. Okay, I gotta put some stuff away, so sure. Hold on.
And lower it like in height and turn it this way.
Oh, easy then.
That's now for the lowering.
You gotta wait. I gotta put stuff away.
It's in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. Hello.
Hey, I'm gonna go. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, I'm putting some stuff away. Okay, how much do you want me to lower? What did I lower? This one?
Thank you so much.
This way?
Yay.
Is this good?
It's, wow, it's not pointed at me. At me.
There?
That's good enough. That's right.
Is this good?
Yes.
You want it closer?
Yeah. Before you want.
Are you still hungry? By the way, I have cheese if you want some.
I have audiobook on.
Huh?
I
You
have
want to take
audio.
it off for a second?
I see your lips moving, but I hear my audiobook.
Yeah, Lewis has his audiobook on, so he doesn't want to turn it off.
I see Erica's mouth moving, but I hear John Maxwell.
But you could stop what you're doing for a second, so hear me out. If you want.
201. 202.
Yeah, he just ignores me.
4.
Ugh. Where's my...
15. 16.
Okay, I'm back.
18.
Yeah, I think the cats are happy with it being cooler. I actually most likely have to return a fan.
Are you turning the air conditioners off? Go!
I didn't turn it off. I didn't move at all. I didn't move.
Don't turn the air conditioner off while I'm exercising. It's cruel.
The AC wasn't off. I mean, I didn't turn.
Artist.
No, I didn't turn it off when I was streaming. It was already off. You're just.
There's no way that was turned off because of me.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't. I had it off earlier. Yeah, when he exercises, he wants to make sure it's icy cold. So he's getting warmer, and because he's getting warmer.
You're getting warmer because you had the air conditioner off in the day it's 90 degrees.
No, it's because you're exercising. Like I'm not any warmer, and I've just been sitting here.
I've never turned the air conditioner off until it's winter time.
Do you see the rug moving? Yeah, I don't touch that power cord at all. I don't touch it. Oh. Hello, my Oreo kit. Ooh. Let's see where he's going. Ah. Look at that. That's the classic Oreo pose. Oh, he's so cute. See how wide this cat is? Oh, hello there. Oreo, you got 16 likes. $18, $19 now. Come on. Look at this cat. Oreo. Eat. You got 21 likes. I think it's because you rolled over, Oreo. What? $22. Wow, you got so many likes. I wish I could say Oreo was doing a lot of things, but he just kind of lies there. What? Was that allergies? Eat. Look how wide the cat is. Uh-oh. 24 out of 26. 2 people are slacking. Nah, I think it probably came from people who tuned in earlier, and then after they tuned in, they might have left. What is it? Oh, it's almost even. One more. Oh! One person left, probably. He's stormed for the next time he becomes a street cat. I don't know. I can't imagine. It's hard for me to imagine this cat as a street cat. It's from him doing his rowing machine. And Oreo is just supervising. No, it it actually is pretty basic. I mean, it's just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I expect this thing to last a couple years, hopefully. Oh, look at this guy. This is thick. I don't know if you guys can see. This is a thick cat. Here. Ah! Where are you? Come here. Pete. Alright, why are you getting behind my camera? Don't worry, or this can rotate 360 degrees. Oh. I love this tripod. I really do love it. When he exercises, he yells MacBook.
Die, MacBook, die. Die, MacBook, die.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Hey, are you telling people to have their MacBook die so they can send it to you to fix? Is that the reason why? I'm just saying. If he wants to have increase in business, it probably pays off for all the MacBooks to suddenly die.
Die, Cleo, die. Die.
Die, Cleo, die. You really want to fix her again, don't you? I have hibiscus tea.
96, 97.
The only bad thing about drinking hibiscus tea is you see all that part? Yeah. Oh. I don't know if hibiscus tea is toxic to cats, but I have a good feeling he's not going to drink that. It tends to be kind of like a blood red color. I mean, this is like my second brew. Actually, technically my third brew. The first time I drank it, it was so freaking strong. Second time it was better, and third time it's like a light taste, so. Chai is good. Chai is good. Hello?
Die. Die.
Trying to rub out that business, obviously. Can you imagine if he had a ThinkPad business? He'd probably go bankrupt. He would have no ThinkPad to fix. Blackberry. You see Blackberry here? I don't see Blackberry. He's tired. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at that cat. Oh, he's so cute. Look at those paws outstretched. He's so cute. Are you? That's the AC making noise. Do you guys have any idea why the AC whistles like this? Do you hear it? Hear that high-pitched whistling sound? I don't know what causes it. I turn it off and then it doesn't make that noise anymore sometimes. What you doing, my baby? What? Hold on, I gotta charge this phone. I'm at a whopping 5% battery right now. Is it normal, you guys? I don't know much about ACs. What is this, Oreo? Oh, look, he's with his mice. That's the $2 mouse, you guys. So that's in my description. I would not recommend this mouse unless I really believed in it. And this mouse gets so much freaking playtime. It's kind of crazy. If you have these 3 mice, expect to probably lose them under the couch. So I think we have like 9 or 12 mice around here. We have a lot of mice. I mean catnip mice, not real mice. We have 0 real mice here. And then this is Oriel's build right now. Can you guys imagine him on a harness? Can you imagine me walking this cat? I have a good feeling he's just gonna be lying down here, but like, I'm done walking. I just want to lie. Oh, really? There's a 10-pack Valley Pack? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've never. Oh man, I don't even buy shoelaces. I just have the shoelaces on my shoes, and that's it. Hello? You hear that? How's Oreo? If you want to support the channel, all you have to do is, before you purchase anything, just click on my link. So you see my affiliate link that I have in the description? That one? Yeah, you just have to click on that link before you make a purchase. So I don't know how it works, truly, but if you click on that link before you make a purchase, then I get a small commission for whatever your purchase is. And then the link is in the description. I know he's sleepy, but he sleeps most of the day, you guys. What is it? What is it? Yeah, someone purchased it. I'm waiting to see if it actually arrives, and the reason why I say that is I don't know if like some of this, I don't know when it's gonna arrive, but when it does arrive, then I'm gonna remove it off the wish list. But it should arrive soon. What? I don't know. We'll see how it is. I know Jackson Galaxy says you're supposed to use a clicker and then give him a treats and seeing how that works. I'm gonna just put Oreo on a leash and then give him a treat and then see how it works. And no, are you kidding me? I can't start with Mr. Clinton. I'm gonna freaking lose my arms. He doesn't even want me putting anything on him. I can't put a collar on him. I can't put a hat on him. Oh, look at my little nuzzler. What is it, Oreo? He's a very sweet cat. You know what's sad? It makes me sad sometimes when I think about that he was probably dumped on the street because of his pooping issue. You know how he has that pooping issue that I've been dealing with for close to a year? Trying to go through all that cat food? Yeah. I hope this is finally the cure for his pooping issue. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone dumped Oreo, as sweet as he is, because of his poop. Yeah. Yep, the food arrived. It shipped yesterday, arrived today. So the food is located in Jersey. I think it ships out from Jersey. And then it just comes in a day. It's really, really freaking convenient. So let's say if I was low on food, as long as I order it like 2 days before they run out, which is not going to happen because I have it on auto ship now, I can expect it to arrive the next day. So now he's back on his 100% wet prescription food. I had him on the dry food, you know, the prescription dry. He had stool issues. So that tells me he cannot be, I mean, he can eat the dry food in small amounts, I think, but I'm gonna try to get rid of the prescription food. Probably just give it to the other cats. And then Oreo can't have any. Or very, very little. Do you see him? He's like nuzzling the tripod. That's how he wakes us up, you know. He nuzzles us. Or that's how he says that he wants food. He nuzzles. But you guys saw him earlier. He was eating, so. Oreo just loves his food very much. This is why he's a fat cat. Oreo. You gonna go on the bed? Maybe he wants to go to sleep. Maybe that's it. Let's see. Oh, 2:05. Yeah, he probably wants to go to sleep. Oreo, you wanna go sleep? You see him? Oh. Aw, he wants to go to sleep, I think. Okay, Oreo. How about this? Okay, Oreo. I'm gonna go to sleep, Oreo. Oreo. Let's see how long it takes him. Oreo. Oreo, come on. Okay, Oreo, I'm gonna go to... Oh, jeez Louise. Do you see him? He's... Yeah, he wants to go to sleep. Oh, look. Hello there, Oreo. Oreo, this is a little too close to the camera. I can't get a good shot on you. Look at us. We're so cute. What is it? Yeah, he wants to go to bed. Look at this cat. He's like, I had a long day. I'm ready to go to sleep now. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me clean it. Hello! Much better, isn't it? Isn't it much better? Thank you. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, I don't know. Look at this guy. Can he get any closer to me? I don't think he can get any closer. Actually, well, hold up a second. Hold up a second. He's trying to get a comfortable spot right now. This is how sleeping with Oreo is, by the way. So Lewis sleeps over there, Oreo sleeps over here, I sleep here, and Oreo takes up a good chunk of the space because he sleeps like this. Seems like the
I
influence.
beat my best time by 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Wow.
28 minutes and 15 seconds for 1,000 rows.
He did 1,000 rows.
Amazing. Oreo, catch.
Oh, what? Why did you throw a ball at him?
To celebrate. Come here, Oreo.
Oh my gosh.
Who's my Oreo?
What?
Hello, Oreo.
Why you got Oreo's butt? He threw a ball at him.
It's a bouncy ball. It's
Yeah, but still. Hey, can you take the bouncy ball? It went in the litter box. Can you pick it up?
Yeah.
You threw it. I didn't throw it.
Oreo, why is there this in the litter box? It's gross.
Aw.
Who's my Oreo?
Ah, come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Huh? Let's go back down. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't want your butt. I don't want your butt in my face, Mario. Look at this guy. He's so cautious. Come on. Come on. Come on. What? He doesn't want to move. Look at this guy. Okay. Mario, get me. Get me, little one. I bet you know who probably scared him off. Aw, Oreo had such a good cuddle too, and then someone threw a big bouncy ball. You wanna know how big that bouncy ball was? It was that big. Yeah. Head up. Come on. Come on, my boy. I can't believe you got a big bouncy ball thrown at you. Okay, so, what was I gonna say? What am I reading? Yeah, you know what I found out? I found out that if you want to have a really good washer or washer dryer, my opinion is that you should buy something that's probably older. Like in Hawaii, we have a washing machine that's from like 1986 or so. That thing is a workhorse. However, keep in mind that I know it's not one of those like energy efficient slash water eco-friendly kind of thing. I don't care because I love that washing machine so much. It's so freaking durable. They don't make washing machines that durable anymore. Oh, volunteering's going great. Last time I volunteered was on Monday. Now listen to this. I had to lift like 2,000 pounds. Yeah, so I had to I had to like carry 23-pound boxes of like dairy, and I had it stacked, so that was like 46 pounds at a time from one place to another to the freezer. And then afterwards I had to pick up and then organize 200 bags of groceries, and that each one was like about 5 pounds. So it was so much weight. Yeah. So by the time I got home, I was like, oh, everything hurts. And even today, it hurts. But you know what? It's okay because I like getting a little workout in. I like lifting weights in a sense. Yeah. It's good. So I feel I can lift about 50 pounds relatively comfortably. And then after that, no, not really. It's kind of struggle from there. Yeah. So volunteering is going kind of nicely. I like it. There was a situation that happened last week. So I help out with food distribution as well. And then you have volunteers um, volunteers distributing food, right? So this is food that would have that is donated from grocery stores or bakeries, and then it's usually like soon to be expiring food. And I remember I saw this one volunteer, and she said that she wanted to take something. So we were distributing, I think, like flour and fruit and pastries, right? So she takes this flour, right, and I'm distributing it out. And I remember she had this like look on her face, like she really really wanted it. And I told her, I said, look, if you can use it, take it. And the reason why the reason why I said take it is that I think of it this way: if you have a use for it, or you actually need it, right? I don't see it. I don't see it as like a bad reason to take it, especially when it's a food distribution and it's not relegated to only low income people. So like anybody could come in and take food if they wanted to. So in my opinion, if like a volunteer wanted to take something and they actually really really want it, I don't see any problem with that. But for her, I one of the things that really kind of surprised me or startled me is that the way she looked at me was like she felt like she would really get in trouble by taking this like 3 pound bag of flour. Yeah. So I told her, I said, just take it. And then she kind of expressed concern of getting in trouble with the organizers. And I told her, I said, look, if you need it or you could use it, my opinion is just take it. And just, yeah, just take it. You shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I find it really troublesome, or I find it really worrisome if someone who can actually use something that's being distributed at a food distribution thing. And remember, it is not low income. Anybody can take it. Anybody could take something if they really wanted to. If you feel like embarrassed by it, then just like that's something wrong. Like if food is being distributed or anything's being distributed in the community, I don't want people to feel ashamed about taking stuff. And that's why, like, for that volunteer, it was like really eye-opening to me, because it kind of took me aback. I thought, like, I could see like she was really embarrassed about it for whatever reason. Like, she was embarrassed about it, she was worried about it. And I don't think it's worth having those feelings over like a small bag of flour. Yeah, flour as in baking flour. Yeah. The food is there for that. Yeah. So, and then there was this other lady too who was there, like probably like two volunteers down from me, and then she also wanted to take something else. And I was thinking, for frick's sake, just take it. Just take it if you can use it. If you have a use for it, just frickin' take it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that pride issue, you're right. Maybe it is a pride issue, but here's my thinking. If you can, like I said, if you can use it, just take it. Yeah, I mean, don't take like massive amounts, but if it's just like one small bag of flour or something, just take it. Just take it. Yeah. I remember the first time I was volunteering, it kind of surprised me because there was this one person, one individual was like taking a crap load of stuff. And I did find out, I don't know if this is true or not, okay? So this is just hearsay. There was a situation where someone was volunteering to pick up food, and allegedly they didn't give everything to that thing, so they were keeping some stuff in their car. And I was like, you know how much pounds of food you can pick up from one for one thing? You can probably pick up like hundreds of pounds of food if you have a big car or so. So they were keeping some stuff for themselves. I don't know what went down, but that's the hearsay that I was hearing about. Yeah. Yeah, take what you want but eat what you take. I agree with that. I think that if you do take some things, take what you need. Take what you're going to consume, because here's the thing, like a lot of the stuff that's being taken is is stuff that would have either gone into a landfill or a food pantry. And the food pantry, I can say this from I can say this from experience because I've been volunteering at a food pantry. Food pantry cannot accept all sorts of donations, as in they have limited space. The space that they can take in of things, it's not that much. So don't think that they can accept thousands of pounds of food at every location. They can't. So normally, like the food pantry I volunteer at, they take usually about like a pallet of milk, a pallet of vegetables, and that's about it. Because there's not too much space, and then they also need to have high turnover as well. The way a lot of these grocery stores work, it seems if food is expiring like the next day for like baked goods, or so, they're gonna be donating it. Obviously for bagels, you nobody wants to have day old bagels, right? So you'll have like a massive amount of bagels, or you'll like bread, that kind of stuff, pastries, yeah, lots of bagels, especially because it's New York. Yeah, but food bags cannot accept everything. They can. It's not that big. And you also need to have volunteers to help distribute the food too, especially with the social distancing stuff. So they have to prepackage it in bags. That's why yesterday we made about like 200 bags, and then I had to move it all from one area into another area, and that was freaking heavy. Yeah. Did I tell you the other thing too? Okay, so listen to this. So, food, food pantry, no, not food distribution. Okay, so food distribution place, they only accept vegetarian food. So they only accept vegetarian food. So I remember there was this one person who came by and they had brought like a bunch of like deli meat or so, and they wanted to give it to people. And I remember volunteers or some people were like, "No, we can't accept that because it's meat. We can't accept meat." And I was like, "What the man?" I was like, "Frick! If someone wants to donate meat, just take the frickin' meat. You know, it's like if it's gonna go to waste, just take the meat." So anyway, I remember one thing like slipped away into the cracks, and they ended up with meat. And some volunteer was like, "Oh my gosh, does anyone want this meat? Does anyone want meat?" And before I could even ask what kind of meat it was some kind of deli meat. This one lady like gladly took it. It's just one of those things like, yeah, if someone is trying to donate meat, like don't turn it away. Give it to someone who could wants to use it. I mean, disagree with me if you want. I respect that if you have like a vegetarian food pantry, food distribution thing, but it's better if someone eats it rather than it just going into the landfill. Like that is an absolute waste. That's an absolute waste if they have meat that's expiring and you're not accepting it because of reasons, because of vegetarian reasons, you know? Like that means the animal really just died for nothing cuz the meat's just going to go to waste. Yeah. Give it to cats like Oreo. He only eats prescription food, you guys. So, and then also, the meat would have to probably be prepared with some kind of supplements. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. So, uh, yeah. So volunteering has been very eye-opening to me. I really like volunteering a lot. I think I'm going to continue doing that. I volunteer, I think, I volunteer like 2 times a week. That's pretty good for me. I don't like volunteering more than that because after a while it just gets, I think volunteering 3 times a week would be a little much. But I like how the volunteering that I'm going to, I learn things about people too. I see how people interact. I see how people talk to one another, and it's interesting. It's interesting, and there's all sorts of kind of people that you have when you volunteer. You might have people who are like super outgoing. Some people who seem like they might just be doing it because of of like I don't I've always I've I don't like the idea of like some people they volunteer and then they just like, okay, I can tell everybody that I volunteer or make like footage of me, like taking pictures of me doing this kind of stuff. There's a reason why I don't really show pictures of me doing this kind of stuff, or I don't share it. Because I don't want the focus to be on like, hey, look how awesome I am because I'm volunteering. I just volunteer because I like volunteering. And I encourage everybody to volunteer because uh, from experience, if you have less volunteers, that means that there's more work to do. And it's easier to help the community when you have like a bunch of people rather than just like a handful of people. Volunteering is really easy too. It's mostly like you just get an assembly line, one person like bags stuff, one person distributes things. Like, okay, make sure you grab 2 apples, 2 oranges, and you put them in a bag and you knot it. That's it. You do that for like 1, 2, 3 hours and that kind of level stuff. It's not hard at all. But it's very appreciated because when you give things out to people, they can definitely can have a use for that stuff. Yeah. So I'm not gonna name names here, but there are some prominent people who are volunteers, and I see them on Instagram, and I'm thinking, who the hell poses like that and volunteering? Like you can tell, they're like, look at how awesome I am. I am an awesome person because I'm a volunteer, and I absolutely hate it. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. Like if you want to show yourself in that kind of light, like I am the awesomest person in the world because I'm a volunteer, you have every right to do that. But I I guess it's because I just kind of think like it just grates me the wrong way. I don't see it as like you want to show that you want to help the community because you want to help the community, but it comes off as more like this is one of the reasons why you should follow me or you should like me or you should know who I am because I'm a volunteer. I don't agree with that kind of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's why you don't see me, like I said, that's why you don't see me post any pictures of me really volunteering, or I won't post any video of me volunteering. Because I don't want the focus to be on me, and I think that I rather show people like how it is to volunteer and share my experience of volunteering, but I don't want it to be like Eric, I don't want to give off this air of like I am so awesome because I'm a volunteer. No. I just try to do my part, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I see a lot of like press photos. It's you see some volunteers and listen to this. They have like they will proudly say that they're an activist or so. Like they lead with that. Like I'm an activist and I want to be an influencer in my community kind of thing. And some people they have like whole websites dedicated to how awesome they are. I'm like, yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know. I remember I saw this. Okay, so there's this one person, for example. Not gonna name names here, but they're pretty well known. And I remember that they were trying to chat me up or something, and I think I rubbed them the wrong way. um, they were talking about food waste, right? So there was like a pie that was supposed to be donated or so. There was a cake actually, a cake that was donated, and they were saying like, oh, like look at the cake, it looks like it's like falling off or so, and without thinking, I said, yeah, but it's gonna go all to the same place, it doesn't have to go to waste or anything like that, and they kind of said something along the lines of like, yeah, I know that, and then they just walked away, and I thought, oh, Erica, you should have like worded it better, like, oh yeah, even though the cake looks like total crap, at least it will feed someone who will have a use for it. But no, I said, it's gonna go all in the same place. It's just, I don't know, maybe they thought I was being very antisocial, but that's just how I say things. I was like, yeah, even though it doesn't look like the most aesthetic, it's gonna go to the same place. Now, I mean, not the same place like in the dumpster. That's not my point. But like the same place as in like your stomach. Yeah. So anyway, I think I rubbed that person the wrong way, and they're an activist of sorts. Yeah, a pretty well known one too. But not gonna name names here. I've seen them around a few times. So yeah, I need to get like a tripod or something. I need to get one of those like tripods where you have it on your chest and then you just like talk and then it just stays there. Because right now I have one hand holding the camera on top of me, and then oh look at this guy. Look at him. Oh look at that cat. He's so cute. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So no, I can't. I cannot. I should. I'm not gonna be like f you and give them the finger. I don't know where. Is that really a New York greeting? I haven't seen that. You know, people in this area where we live, they're friendly. Like people smile, people wave hi, that kind of thing. And Lewis is like, are those people guys? And I'm like, yeah, a good chunk of them are men. I will admit that, but yeah, it's friendly. I love this neighborhood. I love where we live, and even if there's concerns about possible violence, when those escalations that go on, I don't feel that kind of I don't feel like that around here. I don't think there's going to be any issues with violence, mass violence here. Maybe it's just me. But I really like living in this area, and I've come to realize that, like, yeah, sometimes I have like bad volunteering experiences. Sometimes but overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy volunteering, and I really like the community here. I really, really do. I like how everything is so close by. Yeah. Oh, I saw a stray cat today, by the way. Was gonna take a picture, but my freaking phone was dying, so I couldn't do a live stream of it. And then I also didn't have my paper towel with me, so I was like, but I did see a stray cat. I don't know if it was female or male, but it was very, very skittish. And then I looked at it. It looked very well fed. I was like, I don't think this cat needs more food because this cat was actually chonky. Chonky cat. So someone's been feeding it. It wasn't like the other cat that. It wasn't like Inky. It wasn't like Inky, so. I haven't seen Inky too, by the way. I've not seen Inky in a very, very long time. After that one time I saw him, I haven't seen him again. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, it is, let's see, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 2:31. I need to get going to sleep soon. I gotta put some stuff away and whatnot. So I will talk to you guys later. Or you want to say goodnight? Okay, it looks like Oreo's dozing off. He had a very long day. You guys saw what he did. He ate, he slept, and then he played a little, and then he wanted to go back to sleep. So this is the life of Oreo Cat. Stressful life over here. Yep. So I will talk to you guys later. You guys go to sleep. It's freaking, I don't know where you guys are, but it's 2:30 a.m. You guys should be going to sleep. And sorry to the person if it's like 9 a.m. right now. I don't mean you go to sleep, but you know what I'm talking about. You need to have like regular sleeping times, not this 2:30 a.m. sleeping time. Grr. No problem. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I really should stream earlier, but nowadays I feel like I'm like losing track of time. And then when I stream, it's oh, okay. One person got up for work. Okay, you just started your day. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. And Gabriel Humbalala, come on, 3:30. If it's 3:30 a.m., you go to sleep too. You go to sleep too. Arvo has a reason. Uh, no, he's gonna sleep before 4 a.m. for sure. For sure, he's gonna sleep before 4 a.m. because I'm gonna tell him to sleep. I gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. He better sleep in that or is gonna take up his whole side of the bed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, see you guys.